Rankin Tony deep for the Blue Jays.
.35-yard line.
Yep.
And we'll just talk and just go like we've been going. So McCallie takes over first down and 10 as the ball is at the 35-yard line. Coleman under center.
Alcoa defense pretty much what you saw in the first half.
Low snap as the pitch comes to Poindexter, and there on the stop is Sam Thompson.
Yeah. Good job, Sam. Read that perfectly.
Brought down by Thompson. Second down.
It's going to be a loss of about a foot, so it'll be a second down and 11. Two receivers to the bottom of the screen, one to the top, or two to the top actually, four wide. As Coleman barks out the signals, it's second down and 11.
Straight drop.
Looking to throw, the ball is away.
That's just great coverage there. If there was going to be any kind of call on that, it should have been offensive interference.
Yeah,
but,
the pass was intended there for Newman, and Newman grabbing a hold of Sam Thompson.
But Sam was in his jersey right where he needed to be. That was good defensive play. He had a little more time to throw than I like to see there, but the coverage was there.
Yeah,
all the way around. Like I said in the first half, this guy's seeing better coverage, I think, tonight than he's seen coming into this game. Forcing him to overthrow his passes a little bit. Let's hope it stays that way.
Third and long. They've been running screens out of this set, and there it is. Wide open. This is Connie with the football, breaking one tackle, and he's out of bounds.
Short of the first down.
Short of the first down. Yeah. So it'll bring up fourth down and about 4. So a good stand by Alcoa to start the second half.
Exactly what they needed, John. They needed to start, get the ball back, do something with it. Easy to say, right?
Yep. Gain of 7. On to kick it away for McCallie will be Bradford. Bradford, wobbling spiral. Sommer settles underneath it at the 15-yard line.
Makes a little cutback and gets caught from behind.
Good high kick there by Bradford, and the coverage there for McCallie. It'll be first and 10 Alcoa as the ball is placed at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 of the 18.
Well, in a game of counterpunches, Alcoa opens up the second half the way we wanted to see them open up. Now, a couple of first downs. Obviously, we would like a score, but I like to control the ball here a little bit.
2 tight ends set now for Alcoa. As a counter play, this is going to be Shiverdecker looking for a block from Stultz. Does not get it, and Shiverdecker upended right at the 20.
Shiverdecker on the carry, brought down by Gulls. Second down.
It's like maybe even a loss of a foot or two there. I thought Alcoa was a little more effective running the ball inside than they have been on their sweeps. Just a little observation on my part. We'll see. Of course, when you got second and 10, then it restricts what you can do there a little bit.
Randall Cobb on the option. This is Shiverdecker. Shiverdecker's got a block. And they're actually going to call a hold on that as Shiverdecker's breaking tackles all the way across midfield to the 40 to the 35. But Kyrus Lanxter is going to be called for a hold at the 25.
That's a nice run. It's coming back. That reminds me of the Kentucky game last year. I think Chris Shiverdecker had about 120 yards called back.
But Lanxter got locked up.
That's all right. This shows we can do it.
So it's a 40-yard run wiped out.
Well, it'll remain second down. I'll be second and 15 instead of second and 10. Not an impossible situation. I'd rather have the ball back over there in the 35 where it ended up, but you know, good teams need to recover from that kind of thing and continue to move the ball. Still got 3 downs, 2 downs.
We'll be fine. Stultz now in flanker, the fullback. Set to the left side, number 31 on your screen. Randall Cobb, toss sweep. Oh, that's backwards. That's backwards. Shiverdecker picks it up, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 15.
Hard to say. Actually, Chris just now checking into the game, so that toss was not to him. I think it was to Troy Hodge.
So Hodge will be credited for a run, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now, 15. As Alcoa might just run a draw here and kick it out of there. Cobb, play fake. He'll tuck it under and run with it. Out to the 23-yard line. So that'll give Thompson a little room to work with as he'll kick it away.
Pretty sure open field tackle there. Hey, 2-point ball game. You don't want to do anything stupid right down there on your end of the field. Kick it away and let your defense get it back for you. John, this game could boil down to who makes the first mistake in this half.
As Thompson gets the punt out, it was partially blocked as the ball is coming.
Taking a little bit of an Alcoa roll down on the 46-yard line.
At the 46, so it's 1st and 10, Blue Tornadoes.
So Alcoa giving McCallie a short field to work with here as the ball is just across midfield at the 46. Three plays and out, 40-yard run negated by a penalty. Tight formation now by McCallie. Man in motion is Poindexter on the option. Coleman with the football. He'll get about 3.
John, I say let him run that play all night.
Quarterback Coleman keeps brought down by Hicks and Hodge, 2nd down.
McCallie does do a good job of just throwing in a little different little wrinkle here and there just to keep you thinking. Toward the end of the first half, they did an awful lot of just straight drop back passing. See what they come up with here.
2nd down 8 as Coleman picks up 2 on 1st down. Straight handoff up the middle there on the stop will be Tate. As running with the football will be Connie.
Gain of about 2 there, John. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Long 5.
3rd down.
Alcoa basically going with 3 down linemen here.
Right, 3-3 stack. This is something that they did work on in practice. Low snap. This is Connie with the football, and Tate is going to ride him out of bounds.
Yeah, good job.
48-yard line.
It looked like he got more than that, but he did get him out of bounds right where he needed to. That's well defended.
4th down.
So Connie picks up 1, and it'll be 4th and 4, and on to kick it away again is Bradford. Bradford, wobbly kick is going to be down at the 10-yard line, which is fine. We'll take that.
Kyrus had thoughts there for a minute of taking that on the first bounce, but I think did the wise thing and got away from the ball. Like I said, this game could easily turn on who makes the first mistake in the second half. Ball being played basically on the wrong side of the field here so far. Couple of first downs, we can rectify that situation.
6:36 to play in the 3rd period. Alcoa trails 9-7 to the state's top Division II AAA team, the McCallie School. Shiverdecker with the football, trying to run through the arm tackle of Dozier. He will be ahead to the 14. Good, strong 4-yard run on 1st down. Running straight ahead.
Straight ahead, right, closer to the tackles. We've tried to go outside, and outside's nice when you turn the corner, but we haven't had a lot of success at turning the corner. Watch them prove me wrong on this play, which would be fine by me.
2 tight end set now with Randall Cobb barking out the signals. 3-step drop, passing away to Lanxter, and Lanxter, a sure tackle made there as he's wrapped up and dropped by Bradford.
Kyrus does pick up about 3. That's going to bring up a 3rd, and looks to me like about 2, John. Maybe 2 or 3.
2 yards.
Yeah.
4-yard pickup, 3rd down 2. As the ball's at the 19, the yard line to make the 21. Stultz, the fullback, Shiverdecker, the tailback, Lanxter, the lone receiver, out to the right. 2 tight end set.
I like to sweep to this side.
Toss sweep.
Little block there.
Stultz has a block. Shiverdecker cutting up, spins, wheels, deals. He's to the 35, out to the 38-yard line. Well, it'll be 1st and 10, Alcoa.
Good blocking, no penalties. 1st down, Alcoa, move the ball over. Heading in the right direction.
19 yards on the pickup, 1st and 10, all the way out to the 38-yard line. Tate now in at fullback. Still in the 2 tight end set. Alcoa looking to blow McCallie's 5-man front right off the ball. With the football, this is Tate. Tate
looking to get outside, and he does.
To the 45, 50, 45, 40.
There he goes.
Gone.
Yes, sir.
He's gone. Darrell Tate has done it again. Or did
he's down on the 1. On the 1.
Not giving up for McCallie was Will Bible. Bible, the 6-footer, all the way down the field, catches Tate.
Shoestrings him.
And Tate's going to hear about that.
Shoestrings him. That was a nice defensive play, but that was a nice run.
Yes, it was. And Chris Shiverdecker out to lead the blocking down the field.
Those backs got to block for each other, and they do a good job of it. Ball on the 1-yard line now, Alcoa.
They're going to try to give it to Tate and let him finish what he started here. Stack eye.
The 3 fullback offense.
Man in motion. Give Tate. Touchdown, Alcoa.
Yes, all right. Good call, John. You called that before it actually happened, man.
I have no doubts about my boy Tate.
That was a fullback sandwich because you had a fullback blocking and Darrell hit the line and the other fullback came in behind him.
I tell you what, time and time again this year, Darrell Tate has been the man that's made the big play.
Yep.
So the Tornado touches down with 4:22 to play in the 3rd period. Alcoa now back on top 13-9, awaiting the point after from Guzzo. Keller the snapper, the hold by Cobb. The kick is up, the kick is good. 14-9 now your new score.
Well, just an outstanding run by Darrell, and then like you said, let him finish off what he started. And Alcoa goes back on top and gets the momentum shift back in their direction. Darrell Tate so far tonight with 61 yards rushing.
That's 61 and then 62 with that last one.
Yep.
There's a 61-yard run that sprung that drive and busted it wide open. And McCallie now on their heels a little bit. They got away from their offense that last time out.
They did. They were doing a lot of shake and bake stuff and a lot of keep you off balance stuff. And it seemed like about halfway through the 2nd quarter they started to rely more on just a straight drop pass. And Alcoa's got good coverage. Alcoa's got good defensive backs. They got an extra back in there basically saying, run at us. See if you can do it. And they've done it with moderate success, but they haven't done it with great success.
Well, everybody kind of had an itching feeling that Alcoa was going to be able to run the football against this bunch. They just kind of sort of didn't run it enough there in the first half, and
ran it nicely so far.
8 ball, so
it's still early to go in this second half of football. Of course, I'll take the lead any day. Need another good defensive stand here. Just make the statement. We'll see if Reed Guzzo is going to kick the ball low and deep, or if he's going to put the pooch over there on around about the 30-yard line.
Jamil Aniji is the one waiting at the 30.
And he moves into
it.
Yep.
Will it stay in bounds?
Ooh, no, unfortunately. That would have been nice if it had just trickled down to the 5. And
Out of bounds.
Adeniji, we gave him a lot of props before the game started, but he's been on a milk carton so far.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't
He's been getting blocked.
You know, the Alcoa has accounted for him. And
Alcoa defense exhorting the crowd to get into it. And, of course, the Alcoa crowd doesn't need much, do they?
No.
They're getting into it. You know, John, they've had a few more people show up from McCallie. It's a little better crowd than we thought we had at the beginning of the game.
1st and 10 with the ball placed at the 35-yard line. The quarterback, Coleman.
Straight drop.
Looking to throw the ball away, complete. And out of bounds. Actually, he'll stay in bounds with
Pickup of about 8 or 9 yards.
Right at 9 yards as the ball is complete to Johnny Newman.
Newman getting about 3 or 4 yards after contact there.
Gain of 9. It'll be 2nd down 1 with the ball placed at the 44-yard line.
Alcoa continues to shuffle in and out their defensive tackles. They're making them work hard with just 3 down linemen there, and they're doing a pretty good job.
The tight formation, the low snap, the handoff going to Connie. Connie's breaking a couple of tackles to the 35-40 and out of bounds, or excuse me, the 45 down to the 41. So a couple of big positive plays for McCallie, looking to strike back quickly.
1st and 10, Blue Tornadoes at the 41.
It's a 15-yard pickup by Connie.
Two pretty nice looking plays in a row for about 24 yards between them.
3:34, the clock is stopped as now McCallie on the option. The ball is down, and Troy Hodge has
Picks it up
again.
yes, sirree.
2 fumble recoveries by Troy Hodge. Johnny on the spot right there as Keller got in there and blew up the option.
Yep, that play didn't, he was on that one. At best, that was a 10-yard loss. Ball goes down to the ground, and Troy Hodge with the nose for the ball twice tonight.
Yep.
Like I said, who's going to make the first mistake? Right now it's McCallie.
The clock is 3:28. Alcoa with the football, the lead, and a short field to work with. As the ball is placed at the 49-yard line. Breaking the huddle.
Do we try to strike deep here, John?
We run it down their throat. Randall Cobb barking at the signals right up the middle. Shiverdecker breaking
Cuts
loose.
back. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
20, 15.
Beautiful run down to the 15. That's what I was talking about before, cutting the ball up earlier and then cutting back out to the outside. He did that just beautifully, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
1st and 10, Tornadoes at the 16.
Shiverdecker for 33 yards brings up 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16-yard line. I just keep going the same way, Lane.
Until they stop it. Absolutely.
Shiverdecker again, right behind Stultz. He'll be ahead for about 3.
Shiverdecker carries. Stop by Green. 2nd down.
We'll give him credit for 2 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down 8.
D. Souther checks out of the game.
Sam Thompson back in, along with Lanxter and Summers.
He's got his 3 wideouts in.
The lone setback.
Puts his fullback out to the right in a slot along with Lanxter.
Summers going to have bracket coverage. And Cobb looking to throw. And he throws it away.
Ooh, good defensive play by the official there.
I'm applauding Randall Cobb throw that football away.
Absolutely. Did the smart thing. Don't try to force something that isn't going to happen and give the ball away that deep in territory.
Incomplete pass. Brings it up 3rd down now, and 3rd down and 8.
McCallie playing tough.
They are.
Got to give him that.
Coach Rankin needs to bring out his A play right here. This is a game changer.
Alcoa hasn't thrown a screen yet tonight, I don't believe.
They tried to throw one, and it was
a little
backwards.
swing, yep.
Randall Cobb, draw, Shiverdecker.
Gets to the outside, cuts back. He's going to get stopped short of the first down.
He's still on his feet. And finally the whistle blows as Shiverdecker's down to about the forward progress to the 11. Take a time out. Well, no, he's going to send on the kicking team.
He's going to boot it. Good call. I like the call, John.
Yeah.
Let's get back that safety +1. That's what I want to do. There's no doubt Reed Guzzo has the range from here. His extra points all go well beyond that range.
McCallie, player with an equipment problem right now. That would be Dylan Pritchett, number 82.
Minute 38 to go in the third quarter here.
Well, if he's got an equipment problem, he needs to come out.
Yeah. All right, we're ready to go now. Alcoa's kicking team in. Randall Cobb will have the hold. Bobby Keller with the snap. Reed Guzzo with the kick.
28 yards the attempt.
Snap's good, holds good. Kick is up.
He blew it.
Kick is up through the middle. Good kick. Johnny had that from 20 more if he needed it. That was a nice kick. So Alcoa goes up 17-9. The momentum's definitely shifted to the unblue tornado. The vanilla tornado, if you will. Still a lot of time to play in this game, and this McCallie team has shown that they can strike, and they're a good football team. I like the momentum right now.
1:20 remaining in the third period as Alcoa now up 17-9. Reed Guzzo, 28-yard field goal. Alcoa capitalizes on the turnover. And we got us a lead, brother.
Yep. I like the lead. I like the momentum shift.
And I like the defense being off the field.
I like the way the defense is playing when they are on the field. The movement to the 3-down linemen. McCallie hasn't quite figured that out yet. They're getting their chunks, but obviously they're not getting the big chunk that they need.
And if Alcoa can get one more stop, McCallie's going to have a real big chunk.
Yep.
Because if Alcoa can get the ball back again, they're going to start working on the clock.
2 out of the 3 times McCallie's tried to get fancy with the ball, they've turned it over. Nice kick. That's going to take him into the end zone. He bobbles the ball, but the ball was in the end zone, so with the high school rules, the ball come out to the 20. Guzzo's still a little pumped from that field goal.
Yeah, he's jacked up. He's feeling it.
Put that ball deep. And he was really upset with himself when he kicked the opening kickoff out of bounds. You can see him slapping his helmet, but he's got to be pumped right now.
And McCallie now kind of in unfamiliar territory. They've not trailed by more than 7 the whole year.
Is that right? Well, welcome to Alcoa.
Coleman barking out the signals. A tackle moves. No call. Option play. Blown up. Bart Hicks and Troy Hodge.
Yeah.
Hodge coming across the line of scrimmage, picking up the pitch, man. Coleman had nowhere to go with it.
I told you before, John, let him run that option all night long as far as I'm concerned. 4-yard loss on the play. Troy Hodge having a big night of football, isn't he?
Yeah, he's juiced. He's liking it.
Yep. Think they'll run that screen play one more time on this series?
We'll see. It'd be tough to run that screen with all these linebackers in there.
Yep, that's right.
Rolling out, Coleman throws over the middle, complete to Dozier, and Dozier has got about 9 yards on the play, and it'll be out to the 25-yard line where we'll bring up 3rd and 5.
No yardage after the pass on that play. We've given up 2 yards that way
looking for
tonight.
a big hit that time, but it didn't come.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 5, another big down now for the Blue Tornado. 25-yard line is the ball, spot the ball is in play. Tight formation.
Straight drop.
Coleman going deep. Dozier, no.
Overthrown, nice defensive play.
Sam Thompson with him, step for step.
Right on him.
And Dozier is still down, coming down hard on that left shoulder. And out comes the training staff from McCallie.
I'm telling you, John, this quarterback's a good quarterback, but he hasn't seen this kind of coverage before. I mean, I haven't seen all the games they've played, but he's been just off on a number of passes, overthrowing them, and it's because there's a maroon shirt there.
Yep.
You know, and a little bit underthrown, he knows he's going to get picked.
Dozier leaves the field under his own power. Back in punt formation for McCallie's Joel Bradford. And standing at the 50 is Brian Sommer. Alcoa is going to come out with tremendous field position. As this kick is okay. Sommer settles under it.
He feels it, and he gets loose, gets away from one man. He's going to cut. Oh, and he puts the ball down.
And
I'm afraid
McCallie has it.
Yep. Okay, that's all right. Just stay calm, boys. Don't let them capitalize on that turnover.
And that's the final play, the third quarter of the score. Alcoa 17, McCallie 9.
So at the end of 3 periods of play, 17-9 the score. As we flip-flop ends of the field, McCallie will have it first down and 10 with the ball at the 45-yard line.
And see, after that turnover, Randall Cobb walks out on the field, tells Brian Sommer, look, bro, it's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Shake it off. Let's play D.
So 12 minutes is going to decide this one. Alcoa with a lead. Defense is playing good.
Yeah,
they're playing fabulous.
That was a nice quarter of football by the D. I think they gave up.
Well, this is a team that come in scoring right at 35 points a game.
And they're at 9.
And we're at 9, and they got that 9 in 1 quarter.
Yep.
Actually, they got that 9
half a quarter
in about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
and I'll give, as the young people say today, I'll give some props to the coaching staff. I like the adjustments they've made with the 3 down linemen and the extra linebacker.
But dropping that 1 tackle out, that allows them to bring another linebacker into the game, that being Tate, and leaves Cameron Battles in at the same time.
Yep.
First and 10 now with the ball at the 45-yard line. McCallie back to its spread formation. Coleman looking to pass. Here comes the heat. The ball thrown incomplete as we have a penalty flag at the line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking hold.
Unless Alcoa lined up offsides. We'll see.
Well, they stopped to play in high school if you lined up offsides, I believe.
It's going to be a motion. I think Alcoa might decline that.
Yep. Coaching staff indicating that's what they want to do.
Don't give them an extra down.
Yep.
It'll be declined. It'll be second down.
Yeah, you don't ever give anybody an extra snap on a play that gets nothing.
Not for 5 yards anyway, you don't.
Now, especially when the ball is on the field, too. So McCallie now second down 10. Man goes in motion, and option pitch comes to the far side. Johnny Newman with the football, and he's going to be close to first down yardage.
I believe he got it.
As the ball is marked inside the 40 at the 39.
Yeah, that is a first down, McCallie.
First and 10, McCallie, 34.
So Newman picks up 11. Brings up first and 10 with the ball at the 34-yard line of Alcoa. Coleman gives to Connie.
Good tackle.
Not much there.
Justin Duncan coming from his right defensive end position over to make the tackle. Coming straight down the line. Very nice play.
Going to be a gain of about 1.5 yards. We'll credit him with 2. We're feeling generous tonight. Second down 8. As the ball is marked at the 32-yard line. Man in motion is Poindexter. Keeping the ball is Coleman.
Yep.
And nothing there. Ray Sykes
I tell you, John, if you can't run against a three-man line, Alcoa just putting the three down there and saying, come on, let's see what you got.
No game.
All the really good plays that McCallie's had in this half have been pitches and passes. And if you're looking at a free-man front, you need to be able to run against it.
3rd down 8. Make sure you account for Dozier here in the slot.
Sam Thompson out on him.
Coleman looking to throw. Ball away, complete. Wide open across the middle is Bradford. And Bradford's all the way down to the 4-yard line. As a stop is made by Thompson. The drag route.
Yep. Well executed play. Alcoa lucky to keep him out of the end zone on that play.
1st and goal from the 4.
Well, it looks like Alcoa put a defensive lineman back in as Cody Marsh checks into the game. Darrell Tate checks out. With 4 down linemen, they're going to see, can they run the ball on us now? There's the handoff, and he is not getting in on that play.
Falling forward for about a yard will be Newman.
Ball spotted on about the 2.5 maybe.
That last pass from Coleman to Bradford going for 28 yards. 2nd down goal. Coleman hasn't taken a snap from under center yet.
No.
Connie. Nope. Is Coleman keeping, diving down to the 1.
Yep. Troy Hodge on the bottom of that pile, along with Justin Duncan.
And they got a pretty bad spot on that one.
Yeah, I'd say they did.
Back at the 2-yard line.
I thought it was a little deeper than that. 3rd and goal at the 2. Alcoa stays with the 4 down lineman.
Watch a play fake here. Watch him try to sneak the back out of the backfield. Up the gut. Touchdown. So never mind what I said there.
Yep.
As it goes straight ahead to Connie.
Oh, we're sure in the football game here, aren't we? I mean, if you're McCallie, you got to go for 2 here, don't you?
Go for 2. They're down 15-17. And remember what I said about the last that last play?
Yep.
They'll try to sneak this back out and try to get him the ball. And now Alcoa has studied that on film. 2-point conversion. Coleman rolling, throwing. No, sir.
Defensive play over there made by Sam Thompson. Clean as a whistle. Great play by the sophomore.
Broken up pass intended for Newman.
Put the right arm out there and kept the left hand off the back. Perfectly done. Big play. Alcoa retains the 2-point lead. Need to answer now. 8:47 to go in the game. 17-15 Alcoa.
I don't know why you want to try to pin yourself into that one little area to try to throw the football, because that's another defender over there to the sideline.
Yeah, of course, they had 2 runs for nothing. I mean, I don't think they had confidence they could run the ball 3 yards.
It's not Canadian football, but you got quite a bit of end zone back there to roam in. And the goalposts aren't in the way.
Yep.
Well, we still got the lead, and we're getting ready to have the ball.
Yeah.
We have got to hang on to the football.
Yep. You know, I'm being made to look like not a very good prognosticator here. Alcoa really hasn't had the big break in play. I'd like to see something on special teams, like maybe
outside
like
of the
maybe
Tate
right
run.
now. Yeah, the Tate run was a pretty good play. Short kick.
And Lanxter's going to field it at the 25.
Yep.
Bumps into Shiverdecker. Now he's going to shake one man, try to get up the sideline.
Moves the ball up to about the 33 or 32-yard line.
32-yard line is where it's put into play. So, 1st and 10, Alcoa with the football and the lead over the McCallie school out of Chattanooga.
Yeah. Alcoa needs a steady diet now of yards and clock.
Shiverdecker in at tailback. Tight end set to the right side. Randall Cobb hands off Shiverdecker. Shiverdecker.
Not much there. Might even lost a yard.
Yeah, he wrapped up there by Will Rhodes. He'll get a 1 yard run.
Picked up a yard. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9.
As Neil Cooper in, Sam Thompson out. Cooper, the tight end, set to the left side. As Alcoa now 2nd down 9. Draw play. Shiverdecker just missed the hole.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to go for more yardage than that as it opened up. But McCallie closed fast on that. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 as Shiverdecker will go ahead for 3 yards.
Sam Thompson checks in. The tight end Neil Cooper comes out.
Now Alcoa taking their time, coming to the line of scrimmage. Shiverdecker split out to the top. The lone setback, the fullback Stultz. Cobb, 3-step drop, quarterback draw.
Oh, it's got some yardage. If he can beat one man, there he goes. Beautiful play. Randall takes the ball all the way down to the 50-yard line.
And 1st and 10 at the 49.
Well-designed play, well-executed play.
Cobb for 14. Puts them in business in tornado territory. Blue tornado territory, that is. Mixing it up, Coach.
Yep. I like the way he split Kyrus out there to get their attention.
Let's see some more to 20 here. Randall Cobb, toss sweep Shiverdecker. Shiverdecker coming off the block of Stultz, and he'll be ahead for about 3. Down to the 46-yard line.
And the band plays on, and the clock keeps ticking. It's a little early to sit on the clock, but I do like to see a nice sustained drive that eats some clock up. Preferably score with about a minute to go.
6:44 and rolling. 17-15 Alcoa, clinging to a 2-point lead. As Randall Cobb brings the Tornadoes to the line. 2nd down, 7. Shiverdecker, one step away. Yep. What a tackle.
I tell you what, number 8 there.
Johnny Wells.
Johnny Wells made a really nice open field tackle on Kyrus.
Because Shiverdecker had already shifted gears.
Yep. Still a nice 3-yard run. Brings up a 3rd and 4. Alcoa needs to sustain here. Josh Dossett checks back in at the tight end. Sam Thompson comes out.
You might want to look for something out of the ordinary here. Third down. 4 yards to go. Trying to draw him off. No can do as Shiverdecker.
It's going to come up about 1.5 yards short of the first down. Crowd wanted a call, didn't get it.
Well, Alcoa's in 4-down territory, so it's not going to matter.
4th and a long 2, and he's putting his punt team out there, John. Now, we haven't seen a fake punt all year. You think this might be a good time for one?
We'll see. 4th down, 2 to go. Watch Sam Thompson take off with it here.
He's trying to draw him off. That's all right. That's all right. I like the play. That's worth a try. Now we really will punt the ball.
Play game against Tornadoes, still 4th down.
Sam in danger, getting a call on himself. There's him leaning forward there, trying to get them. Cagey little fella. Didn't work, but let's put the ball deep now. Hold him back.
As the clock winds on the ready for play.
Low snap, but Sam fields it nicely. Beautiful punt. Go to the corner. And it's going to make it. Oh, down. Alex Green, what a play. Alex Green, what a play. Cameron Battles there to clean it up. What an outstanding play. I thought for a minute that he'd gone into the end zone, John.
I thought that he touched it his feet was in the end zone and he touched the ball before he come back into the field of play. But Alcoa will take it.
As Yogi Berra would say, a little deja vu all over again here. McCallie 99 yards away. Of course, all they need is a field goal to take the lead here. But they got a long way to go to beat any kind of scoring threat. Alcoa stays with the 3-man front.
Coleman gives to Connie. Connie back to the
close.
1.
Barely back to the 1.
No gain brings up 2nd down, 10.
Clock ticking away with 4:11 to go.
Boy, it's dangerous taking these snaps from the shotgun down here.
He's had a few low ones that he's handled nicely. But sometimes it's cost him his timing, you know, on the play.
As it's 2nd down, 10. Alcoa overloading the right side. On the option, the ball flipped up. Lanxter is going to be called for interference. As it was just thrown up for grabs. Well, the pass is actually going to be called complete to Bradford. And let's see which way we're going to go here. Defensive holding is going to be the call against Lanxter.
Yep.
But nonetheless, the ball was caught by Bradford all the way out at the 32-yard line.
I think after the holding call, I think he caught the ball out of bounds, John. Or the ball would be further up.
No, they were at the 1. That'd be 1 plus 15.
Okay.
So the pass is complete. Now, Coleman looks, ball complete. And across midfield and into Alcoa territory is going to be Bradford, and Alcoa needs to get a timeout.
Yeah. Alcoa needs to get a big stop here. 3:28 to go. Still not in field goal range. Well, a helpful penalty and then a nice pass play. We need to see just a little more penetration on the pass rush. Those plays are having too much time to develop across the middle there. Inside handoff.
Gets away from one tackle, and then he's knocked down as he's all the way down into the 35, down to the 33-yard line. Connie on the carry.
3 minutes to go in the game. Alcoa clinging to a 2-point lead. 1st and 10, McCallie on the Alcoa 34-yard line.
Low snap, ball given to Connie, and there's Ray Sykes.
Good job, Ray. Big play there. Need to keep them away from another first down. I do not believe they're in field goal range right now. 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go on the clock. Clock ticking. McCallie, I believe, still has 3 timeouts. Am I right?
Yep.
Second and 9.
Coleman, play fake, and here comes the heat, the ball thrown, incomplete, intended, going over the middle for Bradford.
Good pressure made him rush the pass there. That stops the clock at 2:02 to go.
And brings
In the
up
ball
third
game.
and long.
Brings up a 3rd and long. Yes, sirree. I mean, clearly,
As it stands right now, it would be a 50-yard field goal attempt.
clearly 4-down territory for McCallie. No two ways about that. The crowd gets into the game.
3-man front for Alcoa. And we got a flag on the play, and that's going to be motion against McCallie.
Yep, I believe the back in motion turned up the field a little too soon.
So instead of 3rd and 9 now, it's 3rd and 14, and McCallie's going to talk about it.
Yep.
2:01 to play in the football game. Alcoa clinging to a 2-point lead. 3rd down now, 14 coming up. And you got to guard the middle of the field this time.
You got to guard the middle of the field and watch out for that screenplay. They've been trying to live on that all night. It's been their best play.
And obviously they've seen the films against Maryville. They've seen the films against Fulton.
They've seen that work, and it's worked for them tonight. I just don't believe that Alcoa's going to let it happen on this play. We'll see. Big 5-yard penalty.
Yeah,
makes a
because, I
big
mean,
difference.
really any hopes of maybe kicking a 50-yarder is gone. I mean, it goes from 50 to 55. You're out of luck now. I mean, 50 be stretching the kid's limits. I mean, like I say, he's kicked 45-yarder in a game already this year. But I don't know under what kind of pressure that was. So.
How big is that block field goal at the end of the first half right now?
Brian Sommer laying out to knock that one down. But not as big as the one that Guzzo knocked between the pipes.
Absolutely. You can hear the crowd cheering them on.
B.J. Coleman bringing him to the line. It's 3rd down now, 14. Alcoa 3-man front.
Bart Hicks up almost like a lineman. Is he going to put the blitz on or drop back? He's coming charging. He's picked up.
Plenty of time to throw the ball away. Complete the Dozier. Dozier breaking tackles, and he's gone.
My goodness.
3rd down and 14, and they go in from 38 yards out.
Well, I tell you what, Dozier was an appropriate name for that kid on that play. He broke 2-3 tackles to get into the end zone.
Now for the all-important point after.
Well, they're up by 4. This puts them up by 5. Alcoa needs to score a touchdown. Well, John, like we said, you can't let them hang around.
No.
And it's McCallie that comes up with the big play. Still 1:50 to go in this game.
True.
Plenty of time for Alcoa to come back and do something. Key on that last play, other than the great run after the catch, Bart Hicks was coming strong up the middle, and he got picked up, and somebody put a good block on him.
Coleman had a long time to throw, and that was a long developing route as Dozier started outside the numbers, come all the way across the middle of the field, and made the grab, and did the rest on his own.
You can't give a decent quarterback that much time, let alone a really good quarterback that's heading to Division I. They're going for 2. I'll be honest with you, I'm not quite sure why.
Just put him up by 6. Coleman looking to throw. It's going to be picked. He can take it back.
Go.
Tag! Oh, no, this ain't college.
No, you're right. I know. He knew the rules better than us, didn't he? Well, good job.
We got excited there.
I did, man.
Outstanding play, Kyrus.
Yeah.
We'll give you a bump for that one.
Okay, 1:50 to go in this ball game. Whereas the clock was our friend before, it has suddenly become our enemy. Alcoa sitting with 3 timeouts. Am I right?
Timeouts. They did not use one on that 4th down. So. With 3 timeouts, that does give us an opportunity to run the football. Alcoa needs to be ready for anything on this kick right here. Because you remember the last time we had this type of situation, they kicked a line drive off of Bart. And
freaky play.
Yeah.
And we just can't have that happen.
So they've gone over all of this, and Coach Gamble and his special teams.
The ball yet to go back to Chris on a kickoff, I don't believe.
Now Kyrus has fielded 1. Tate fielded 1.
A little short kick.
Kyrus at the 20. And the wall is going to be tried to be formed out to the right side. Kyrus is dancing. Coming back. Look here.
Watch out.
Look here.
Watch out. Watch out.
He's gone.
Watch out. Watch out, baby. All right, well, great run back.
All the way to the 25-yard line.
25, no flags down. Couple of nice blocks on the way. We got to cash it in now, boys. Minute 35 to go.
So the ball at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Plenty of time, 3 timeouts. We can run some running plays if we want to. That's just what he's going to do.
Shiverdecker, good stop. As Shiverdecker's in the 25 down to the 24-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 2.5.
Okay. Clock running at a minute 13.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time to go. 2nd and 8.
Cobb under center. And a timeout. Called by who? Alcoa. You don't like that.
I don't at all. I mean, we used 13 seconds and then called a timeout.
Wow.
Perhaps they saw something on defense they really didn't like. 59-7 to go in the game. 2 timeouts left for Alcoa, and you got the ball down to about the 24-yard line. Nothing but a touchdown does any good here, John.
Well, I mean, you don't want to put yourself into a situation where you have to throw the football here. Alcoa will be well served to probably get 3 receivers into the football game, spread the field out a little bit, and get Shiverdecker the ball. Get the ball into the hands of your playmaker.
I mean, a touch. It's 2nd down and 8, and of course, the touchdown doesn't mean anything without a 1st down.
As we're inside a minute to play.
Well, earlier in the game, you said this is time for the coach to bring his best play out. Well, this might be the time to bring his best play out.
Play action pass. Randall Cobb looking for Sommer. It's not there.
Ooh.
And Cobb slips as he was trying to throw across his body for Lanxter. And it's 3rd down and 8 now.
3rd and 8. We're lucky that ball caught the grass instead of a defender, because it was nowhere near the receiver. It must have slipped out of his hand. Third and 8. 53-6 to go right now.
Here's a new set here. Chris Shiverdecker offset now. Haven't shown this a whole game. Randall Cobb. Pass complete. Pitch lateral to Shiverdecker. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown!
Beautiful play. That's the coach's best play right there, baby.
The hook and lateral.
The hook and lateral. That's the coach's best play right there, John. And did he save it for the right time? I think so.
We're going to find out in about 46 seconds.
Chris was not going to be denied. A nice pickup on your part to see that Chris was already lined up on the left side there. Kyrus, a real smart player. executed that perfectly. 23-21 Alcoa. This is a big extra point. This is a big extra point because that puts them up 3.
Sommer hauls it in, pitches back to Shivy for the 24-yard touchdown. The Tornado touches down with 46.5 seconds to play in the football game.
You know, and Chris had to beat a man there, and he was not going to be denied that end zone. He was not going to be denied that end zone. Sweet play. I loved that play. That was really nice, wasn't it? Alcoa breaks out for the extra point. This is an important extra point.
Keller snapped the hold. The kick is up and good.
What a drill. What a drill. Nice shot.
24-21. And just wow.
I tell you what, John, you got to love this football game if you just were driving through town and stopped by.
Yeah.
You know?
But know this, McCallie has been living a charmed life as they scored on the last play a Hail Mary against Murfreesboro Riverdale in week 1. So Alcoa needs to kick them a line drive down here, get them pinned, and take care of business.
You know, so far there's been a lot of shoulda, coulda this season. You know, could have beat Maryville, should have beat Fulton. 46.5 seconds can be a long time. I believe McCallie's down to 1 timeout. Am I correct?
I do not know.
Well, we'll see what we have planned here. Do we have a pooch or a deep?
I'd line drive it right down the middle of the field.
Yep.
But I'm not the coach.
Yep.
He's better looking than me, too.
Don't give me lines like that, man. You know, there's too many things I can say. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to leave it alone, man. Here comes the kick, and he drills it. And it's going to be in the end zone. No run back. This will be 80 yards away from McCallie. 46.5 seconds to go. Reed Guzzo having a big night tonight. That's the second kickoff he's put in the end zone like that. On the fly. No chance for a run back.
Now Alcoa is going to go back to their 4-man front.
Yep.
Playing base. 46.5 seconds to go. It's 1st and 10 with the ball at the 20-yard line. Coleman. Play fake. Looking to go deep as the route is cut off, and making the catch and getting out of bounds at the 41-yard line is Bradford. Giving up too much on first down there.
Troy Hodge with the nice tackle. A little deeper than we want to see the ball go. 39 seconds to go, and McCallie has a first down on the McCallie 42-yard line. 41 in inches, whatever.
21 on the pickup.
57 yards away.
Bradford, or Coleman, excuse me, play fake, pass over the middle, wide open, and he dropped it.
Yep.
Wow. Johnny Newman. Hit him right in the hands, Lane, and he dropped it.
The ball, you could make the case that it was a hair behind him, but not that much. That did go right off his hands. Still a little too wide open for me.
Alcoa might be going to zone defensively now.
I can't believe McCallie thinks anybody's going for that inside handoff fake. I mean, I guess they're just doing it for the sake of it.
The fullback now out of the backfield. Coleman throwing, looking for him with the football and the catch. Connie just ran right down the middle of the field and nobody checked him.
Yep. Puts the ball on the 30-yard line of Alcoa with 27.8 seconds to go. Man, this is coming down to it, isn't it?
30 yards away, Chattanooga McCallie, as the clock will restart when the chains are set.
25 and ticking, 24 and ticking.
We need a sack. Draw. Take him down in bounds.
Good job.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, he got his feet out of bounds.
Wow.
13.7 seconds to go in this game.
They were probably just playing for the field goal. Maybe.
Well, you got 13.7 seconds to go, and they just called their last timeout, I believe. If that's their last timeout, John, and I could be wrong. They might have used one already. I'm not sure.
As the ball is resting at the 22-yard line, methodically, they have marched it almost 60 yards in about 30 seconds, 33 seconds.
Take a shot at the end zone, then kick a field goal. I don't know if you have time enough for 2 shots at the end zone.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you could throw it that far and really not get it picked.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe something underneath like they did on the touchdown pass.
That's been their bread and butter, is throwing the ball across the middle.
But Alcoa is zoned up on that last play, and then Connie just ran right down the center, and nobody checked him on the last pass play, excuse me.
McCallie comes out and spreads 2 wide receivers out to the right and 1 out to the left, with a man in the slot out to the left. 1 back in the backfield.
Coming on the blitz, the pass is away, the man is there, and it is incomplete.
Yep.
7 seconds.
That was a pretty pass.
He threw it to the only place where his man could catch it, and that was right at the back flag.
Yep.
As it was intended for Bradford.
Alcoa needs to get ready because they're coming at him.
The field goal team is on the field. It's going to be a field goal attempt of 39 yards. Bradford on. The snap, the hold, the kick is long enough. Is it good?
Right.
No good.
No good.
3 seconds left, and Alcoa is going to knock off the big dog, Chattanooga McCallie, with one more snap of the ball.
Yep. What a football game. Back and forth, punch and counter punch.
And Alcoa needed this one. They have yet to pull out a big game that was close. And now Coach Rankin will shut up.
Yep. This has just been an outstanding football game. Not that we expected any less. Little 2A Alcoa coming up big tonight. That ball had the distance, but it looked like it was pulled to the right from the time.
Yeah, Bradford, the left-footed kicker.
Yep.
As Alcoa is in the victory formation. And it's going to be a happy homecoming at Bill Bailey Stadium, Goddard Field. Randall Cobb under center. Snaps, and that'll do it.
And the clock takes away to 0, and Alcoa has beaten McCallie 24-21.
As confetti comes flying in on us. Thank you.
And just one of the better football games I've seen in a while.
Yeah,
I mean,
not just because it was an Alcoa game, just any game.
Just absolutely. Like I said, if someone said go catch an Alcoa game or go catch this game tonight, they got their money's worth for sure. It was just an outstanding game.
What I liked about it the most is there was no sloppiness. It was not a game marred by penalties.
No.
It was players making plays.
Absolutely.
And Brian Nix and his defense, brother, 21 points. I predicted that they would score 21.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
And we just, it's too much to not enough.
Yep. Absolutely, just an outstanding football game, and this really puts Alcoa you know, we saw so many momentum shifts in this game tonight. This just gives Alcoa so much momentum now, and you know, like we're constantly saying, well, not to belittle anybody, but I mean, it's downhill for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we got next week?
Wartburg, at Wartburg. We got to hit the road, brother.
Yeah, Wartburg. I love going to Wartburg. Hope nobody from Wartburg's listening to this, but But you know, I don't think Wartburg has won a game yet this year, have they?
No, they're down, and it's like you said, it's district games from here on until the last game of the season when we will host Memphis, Washington.
Yep.
So.
Outstanding performance by Alcoa.
I tell you, it's tough to catch your breath after these first 5 games.
Yep.
I mean, these first 5 games have been as trying on the brain as anything.
And Alcoa could have gotten down. You know, when McCallie scored that touchdown to go up with a minute 14 to go in the game, they could have gotten down. But Kyrus with the big run back, they put him in position. And then the razzle-dazzle play for the touchdown. And the defense holds on. I mean, it's storybook. That was just a great football game with a great finish. And all I can say is I look forward to going to Wartburg next week.
Great.
So,
as we look at our victorious Tornadoes, we'll wrap it up as it is Alcoa 24, the formerly ranked number 1 McCallie Tornado.
Formerly undefeated.
Yep, 24-21, the final score from Goddard Field. For Lane Gerhardt, this is John Morgan signing off. Good night, and go Tornadoes.
Good night.